Thomas B. Hess. Thomas B. Hess, 1920, Rye, New York, July 13, 1978, was an American art editor and curator, perhaps best known for his over 20 years at the helm of Artnews and his championing, mounting exhibitions of the works of, and writing on the artists Willem, DeKooning and Barnett Newman. Biography. Thomas Bear Hess was born in suburban Rye in Westchester County, New York, the son of New York City lawyer Gabriel Laurie Hess and his wife. He then sent for his initial formal education to a boarding school in Switzerland. He then went on to do his undergraduate studies in French art and literature at Yale University, from which he graduated magna cum laude in 1942. Immediately following college, Hess worked at the Museum of Modern Art under Alfred Barr and Dorothy Miller. Soon thereafter, though, Hess enlisted in the United States Air Force during World War II. In 1944, having returned from his war service, Hess went to work at Artnews under Alfred Frankfurter, and in 1949 was named executive editor of the publication. He remained at the magazine in this editorial capacity until the periodical changed hands in 1972. Hess was the author of 2 books, Barnett Newman and Willem DeKooning. He also co-edited the volumes Art and Sexual Politics with Elizabeth C. Baker and Woman as Sex Object. Studies in Erotic Art 1730-1970 with Linda Nochlin. In the final year of his life, Hess was appointed by the director of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, Philip de Montebello, to replace Henry Geldzahler as the chief curator of 20th century art at the museum. However, on July 13 of that year, Hess died of a heart attack 1 day short of what would have been his 58th birthday. Works selected: Abstract Painting, Background and American Phase, Viking Press, New York, 1951. Willem DeKooning, G. Braziler, New York, 1959. The Academy, 5 Centuries of Grandeur and Misery, From the Karachi to Mao Zedong. Macmillan, New York, 1967. Barnett Newman, Museum of Modern Art / New York, Graphic Society, New York, 1971. Woman as Sex Object, Studies in Erotic Art, 1730-1970, joint editor with Linda Nochlin. London, Allen Lane, 1973. Light and Art, joint editor with John Ashbery. New York, Collier Books, 1971. See 1969. References ==